Welcome everyone to day 4 of the first annual Chuggalo Advent Calendar Spectacular. 3 days in a row. I almost nailed it. By day 7, I think I'll get it down. Today, off the top rope, I am joined by my best friend, someone I allude to on the podcast very often, Chuggalo Mike. Chuggalo Mike, say hello to all the Chuggalos.
Cheers, Chuggalos.
Today, we're going to be drinking Trip Animals Morning Colada, which is great because we are cracking this beer in the morning. So we're listening to the instructions. Just happened to catch Chuggalo Mike before he's going to head out for the day. So let's go with the crack, Chuggalo Mike. You ready?
Do it.
3, 2, 1. Excellent. So this is a sour ale with coffee beans, soft serve, maple, orange, and milk sugar. It comes in a pint can, and it's 6%.
That's a lot of stuff in a can.
Do you want to wow. Do you want to share your impressions before we open the can, Mike?
It's definitely sour.
I don't know if I get any what you said about the coffee.
Oh yeah. Well, I just like we were talking earlier, we don't like pretty much any of this fake orange. So I'm not a big fan of sours currently, and coffee. I don't like coffee either. So I was like, everything in this can is terrible.
Yeah. So, for pre-production, for like the 30 seconds while the mics were warming up, he goes, "You realize there's coffee in this?" And I go, "No." And then I look. Sure enough, it's the first ingredient. That's like, oh, maybe the soft serve would balance out. Maple seems like a loss in a sour. You get like more of a savory. I don't know. Fake orange is terrible, and then milk sugar, which is a common suspect in these sours. But and like I said, 6%. We are day 4. We are in our 4th state. This is from Miami, Florida. So we're globetrotting right now. We're world beaters.
Heck yes, for the next year, I'll have to get to 24 different states. I saw you had a few Ohio ones in here.
So I think, and here's an idea, and I have to talk to JT about this. It just seems too common to me that maybe next year when we amp this up, we do 2 beers each day, but we have to make sure we represent each state because 24 times 2 is 48.
Almost got them all. Just screw Hawaii and Alaska like usual.
Or yeah, like just throw three rando 3 in there. That would take some planning though to make sure.
Oh, here you go. You get a combination brewery, a collab.
Oh yeah, collabs would knock it out. I think that we would have to write the laws on that. That would definitely check that out. But so Mike has a trip coming up here the next week. Have you decided how you're going to do your beers? I'm throwing you on the spot here. How are you going to do your beers for your work trip coming up?
I have to make all my work trip decisions at the very last second. So tonight, after I have a magic tournament today. When I get back from that, I'm gonna throw all my suits and stuff in a bag and decide if I want to check something. So if I check it, I'm just gonna check 5 beers, and you'll get my check-ins from a hotel room. And if not, I'm just gonna slam all 5 and write my comments down.
I've recorded from a hotel room before. The fun thing about that is we were talking, and I've talked with JT, and I know you're an hour behind us because you're in God's time zone, the Central time zone. We are talking about getting all together on the 14th. Would you have any availability on the 14th to do that big beer that I've talked about? So we obviously not this, but we could do it electronically, try to figure out how to, Skype you in or something like that. But if that's something, maybe we could Rolex it till later in the day to get all of us that are providing input for the Chuggalo Advent Calendar Spectacular.
I like it. I'll have to check my calendar, but I'm pretty sure I'm free that day.
So we have that coming out. A little tip of the hand to you Chuggalos out there. But on to the beer. Oh, wow. It's not as terrible as I thought it would be. It lists the ingredients again. So it's a sour ale, coffee beans, soft serve, maple, orange, and milk sugar. It lists them, I think, in the potency or the abundance of what ingredient is in each, because I definitely get the coffee beans. I'm not as against coffee as Chuggalo Mike is, but it's not in my routine. God, fake orange is terrible. I would like to think that there's real orange in this. This isn't bad for what it's done. This is an ambitious beer. I think it's better than yesterday. I'm going to get a marker board because I'm going to start power ranking this. But off the top rope, I'm going to give this a 4.0. This is an oddity that actually works. I just feel like a bunch of people got high and just started throwing a bunch of ingredients on a board. How does this work otherwise?
I think I would tend to agree with you. Like I said, I don't give too high a marks for sours like you do, but
you used to be a sour guy. You used to be a sour guy.
Yeah, I got out soured. I can't do it anymore. Like I said, I don't like coffee. I think the sour just mutes all that, and then I definitely get the soft serve kind of maple. And you definitely taste the milk sugar. I don't know if I get much orange out of here, so that's perfect for you. So I think I'd give this a solid 3.
A solid, well, better than yesterday's.
So, it's definitely better than yesterday. I would agree, but I probably won't buy it again. Just
Yeah.
But it is drinkable. I'm not gonna like pour it out or anything. It's good.
This is a conversation beer. I would think that I could sit down, and it's definitely a morning beer. I'm glad we cracked it in the morning.
Yeah, we got that down.
I could easily see us like up at the cabin. I would crush a 4-pack of this. We bring so much good beer up there. That's the problem, because you don't want to dwell on one. But like, it would be interesting to see like what Seth thinks of this, just because it's such a complicated beer.
Yeah, we definitely need to get on this. I saw he was buying wine yesterday. I was like, what's up with that?
Yeah, there's no way he's ran out of beers. He's only at 8,500.
So many to try.
But all right, well, anything else that you got for all the Chuggalos out there, Mikey?
No, but I know there's plenty of people interested in this Advent calendar. So like I said, should definitely amp it up next year. Had a lot of fun so far. It's only day 4, so 20 more to go. 4. It's going to be awesome.
We're killing it. And again, thank you for participating. This has been a hoot. And again, the lion's share of the calendar is still on the back end of it. So there's more fun to come. Thanks for watching, and tell your friends. Cheers.
Cheers.